your name,
like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over.
Hello, friends and allies, and welcome to the miniseries Zero to Soul. Today I want to talk about a little bit of a mini project which I have had with this character. I haven't sold loot a single time since I started this character. So, I have 217 pages of loot, all from Retrospector, Burster, Geyser, Walls, Firespot, and Carnivores and so forth and so forth. This to see how much money I will be making. All this money will be invested into getting the Soul Eater. And I will not forget to tell you that I also saved the stash loot. And most importantly, I will also need to tell you guys that I'm not saving for the Soul Eater. I'm about paying off the Soul Eater rather. Because, you know, I already got the Soul Eater. Anyways, let's jump into the video. So you may be wondering, why did I buy the Soul Eater Axe so early? Well, I thought it was a high risk that people will take a stop in doing services for the new bosses because of the vocation balance, and I didn't want to risk anything. But the future will tell if I did a good choice or bad choice when it comes to the value of the Soul Eater. But anyways, because of the Soul Eater, I've been more motivated than ever to be pushing for levels. So I've been going in Asuras lately. With the Soul Eater, my goals has always been Asuras and Werelions, because I'm a soul hunter. Asuras is the best for XP and Werelions is the best for loot. So the charms which I needed have been low blow, dodge, parry and freeze. So I've been pushing for charms lately. So the amount of charm hunting which we need to be doing is 3400 charm points at an initial point to get that amount of points. And I have been successful. At level 300 I had all the charms which I needed and I started to go Asuras. But on my way I was doing a lot of different things. When it was daily boosted of Lizard Chosen, I decided to go there to finish off the charm, and had, as you saw, a decent amount of profit and a rather good experience as well. And one of my friends wanted to help me out, so we went for some duo hunting, which makes the time goes much faster, and I think it's much funnier to be duo hunting than to be solo hunting when it comes to EKs. And please remember that this is before the vocation balance, so I have a little bit less damage. When it comes to Burster Spectres, the important thing is to try to deal as much fire damage as possible, but also to be protecting yourself with ice protection and life drain items. And you can also be standing on a fire bomb as a druid. And also, these monsters are kinda dumb and they don't work as the other monsters when it comes to running. If you got them on you once, they will pretty much stay on you forever unless something happens. So the experience in this spawn was around, I would say it was between 7 to 8.5 kk XP an hour. It was a little bit changing because of we were actually outkilling the spawn. The druid was like level 220 with magic level 107 with equipment, if I remember correctly. And this spawn is obviously located in Darashia, and the quest line is basically just saying hi, yes and your name to get access to this area. And when it comes to hunting, you're simply just gonna be running in circles. And for the next spawn, I'm still going with Quiet. And this spawn is also the same principle. You need to have said hi, mission, yes and your name to get access to this area in the Threatened Dream quest. And the monster is running in a similar way. They rarely will attack the druid if you're running to them first. And here we're also just gonna be running in circles pretty much. And we're also gonna use our Phantasmal Axe, which we have with Crit and Mana Leech. Because when it comes to duo hunting, you pretty much don't need the same amount of vampirism when the monster deals so little damage. And when it comes to solo hunting, I actually prefer vampirism and mana leech, because vampirism is so crazy to keep up your good amount of sustain. But here, when it comes to duo hunting, I will go for the crit. And in this spawn, the druid decided to go for Utamovita, because the monsters actually have the potential to deal a lot. So we kept it safe. So we had 2.5 KKXP an hour on 100% with no praise and no charms, and we will stay here until we finish the Ripper Spectre and then move on to the next spawn, as always finishing the charm and then moving on next. So to be able to get the low blow, dodge and freeze for Asuras, I have been charm hunting in a couple of places to make the last charm points, and as you can see, I've been really pushing down my stamina to be able to get there. So I've been forcing to be some charm hunting in areas with bad experience, but these are some quick charms which are nice to have done. So in this mini-series, the level 8 to 300 has been pre-balance, and level between 300 to 400 will be post-balance. The focus between 8 to 300 has always been, having decent experience, a little bit of profit, and always having charms. Going Hero Cave, West Oramond raids, and were creatures and so forth and so forth, always having some charms and some experience. Now when I have the Soul Eater and I'm motivated to push for 400, I will focusing in going Asuras as much as possible, because I'm motivated to take 400 and I want to be rushing in experience. And with the Monday's update, we will finally know if it's Midnight or the other Asuras which are dealing the most damage. So I will 100% know where to put low blow and dodge. But I also been thinking, what if the Asuras which deals most damage? Should I have low blow or dodge on that one? Because if I kill it quicker, it will have the less opportunity to be hitting me anyways. So I haven't really decided where to put low blow or dodge anyways. So thank you guys very much for watching. My next plans when it comes to Zero to Soul is to make some final videos of conclusions. So it will be some huge videos coming up. See you guys later. Happy hunting.